This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Squarespace. On this episode of Ask the Buffalo, we're going to talk tablets. We're going to talk the Nook Tablet Kindle Fire. We're going to talk about the HTC Rezound. We're going to chat about some tasty ice cream sandwich and when it might be coming and what phone it's going to be coming on. We're also going to be talking about the Galaxy Nexus, laptops, where to find good deals, what to get for your backpack if you're a college student or a high school student, or just looking for a great portable machine. This is Ask the Buffalo. Welcome back to another episode of Ask the Buffalo. This is a chance where you can ask me, Jon Rettinger, any question you might have from the wide world of technology. It could be about what laptop you should get, what phones you're looking at, what RAM to put in your computer, or why your mom can't learn how to use her iPad. Mom, I'm talking to you. If you want one of your questions featured on Ask the Buffalo, you can ask them in one of two ways. You can go over to technobuffalo.com. Every Tuesday we'll post a post up there asking you to leave your questions down below, and if Tuesday doesn't work for your schedule, you can go ahead and send us a question on Twitter at AskTechnoBuffalo. Use the hashtag AskTheBee and ask your question, and we'll pick generally about 5 or 6 questions every week to answer on video. So let's go ahead and get started with the first question. This question comes from Austin Colley, who wants to talk about the HTC Rezound. He asks, why is the HTC Rezound getting so much hate and are you looking forward to it? I got one step better. I have it in my hand, the HTC Rezound with Beats Audio. Just came in today and we unboxed it. I don't think it's getting that much hate. It might be getting lost in the awesome array of dual-core LTE smartphones like the Droid Bionic, the Droid Razr, and now the HTC-built Rezound, but I don't think it's getting that much hate. It's got really solid specs, it's got an incredible screen, packing a little bit of junk in its trunk, and it's rocking Beats Audio. This is still a great choice if you're looking for dual-core LTE. It will be getting Ice Cream Sandwich sometime in early 2012. HTC definitely wanted you to know that. So it really is a great choice at the top end of Verizon's Android lineup, or really any carrier's Android lineup. So don't worry, looks to be a pretty solid phone. Stay tuned though for the full review on technobuffalo.com. Our next question comes from a guy with an awesome name, Jonathan Torres, who asks, how do you feel about the Nook Tablet? Is it a Kindle Fire killer? It's hard to say anything is a killer of something that's not out yet. We do not have the Nook Color or the Nook Tablet or the Kindle Fire or any of those devices in our tech-loving review hands. So to say something's a killer, who knows? I will say they're spec'd very similarly, but if I was just an average consumer with I am and I was looking at both of them side by side, I would say that the Nook Tablet is $50 more expensive, and I'd probably go with the Fire and save the $50. Certainly you're going to get double the storage space with, I believe, 16 gigs, and you're going to be getting a few extra niceties built in. But $50 is $50, and a lot of folks that are looking at tablets in that price market aren't so spec conscious. So I think the Kindle Fire is probably going to outsell the Nook Tablet. But when it comes time to choose between the two of them, stay tuned to Techno Buffalo. We're going to put those two suckers head to head. The next question comes from Richard Liu, who wants to talk some Galaxy Nexus, as a lot of you guys do. It's coming sometime this month. It's going to be rocking Ice Cream Sandwich. It's going to have all kinds of new features. It's going to have a new font. It's going to have a face unlock, which coincidentally might unlock with just a picture of your face. So use a password or use a pattern. Don't use your face. It seems like a pain in the butt too to have to unlock your phone while you're driving and be like, you shouldn't use your phone while you're driving anyway. Or imagine you're out on the street and you're walking. This is me walking, which looks kind of dirty. I'm trying to unlock my phone and I'm moving and I gotta hold it up. Or it looks like I'm riding a horse. Pretend you're riding a horse and you want to unlock your phone. And you're like, and it's just not gonna work. It seems like it'd be a pain. Just swipe it, do your little pattern, whatever you have. Make life a lot easier. I forgot what the question was. Do I think that the Galaxy Nexus is going to be released for any carrier other than Verizon? We don't really have carrier information quite yet. Verizon is presumed to be the launch carrier of the Galaxy Nexus, just like T-Mobile was with previous Galaxy devices. But just like T-Mobile was, we've seen those Galaxy devices make their way to other carriers, and presumably that's going to be true with the Galaxy Nexus. Samsung announced an HSPA Plus capable version, which only would run presumably on AT&T's HSPA Plus network, and possibly a AWS version, which essentially would work on T-Mobile's 4G network, which is also HSPA Plus, but different bands. If a carrier doesn't officially release it, you'll still be able to get it unlocked from a wide array of retailers. So there definitely will be a version that will work for you. Whether or not it's going to be carrier supported or when has yet to be seen. So I want to take a quick minute to thank our friends and sponsors at Squarespace, because round space isn't good enough. So thank you to our friends and sponsors at Squarespace. Squarespace is a fully hosted platform, nothing to install, instantly updated for stability and all kinds of other goodness. Point and click design control, style editor. It's very easy to use, tons of flexibility. You can list out and expand on different pages. You can get full widget modules, social widgets, so you can get your Twitter and your Flickr, Facebook in there, beautiful galleries and slideshows. Essentially, if you want to make a website, but you don't want to go through and do all the planning, Squarespace is going to be perfect for you. If you want to try Squarespace, if it seems like something that might be helpful for you, if you're thinking about starting a blog, for example, go to squarespace.com, use the code TECHNO11 at checkout, and get a free 2 weeks and see if it works for you. There's no harm in trying. If it's not the platform for you, at least you'll have given it a shot. It works really well. It's very easy to code. You could have zero experience and you could create a beautiful looking blog or website to host your YouTube videos or just your personal thoughts. All right, so let's go ahead and jump back to the questions. So this comes from the Dancing Fiend friend Disco, who asks, what laptop do you recommend for a college student on a budget that has high performance and style? Say $600 to $800. The used laptop market does not get much credit. There are a ton of great laptop options out there that might be 4 to 6 months old. Certainly they might not have the latest and greatest Core i7 processor in there, but you're gonna get sort of second generation i5, i3, or really capable specs, and you're not gonna have to pay those new prices. Laptops, much like cars, have a huge depreciation. As soon as you drive them off the lot, as soon as you open that box, they are worth much, much, much less. So if you want to get, say, a Mac, for example, you get a last generation MacBook Pro, probably right in that price range. Dell's got some awesome used deals. You can go ahead and check out their refurbished section. Dell, Apple, HP, they all offer refurbished products, and they're gonna come with manufacturer's warranty. So check out those stores. I think you're gonna find a great deal on a really exceptional laptop to match the style and specs that you're looking for. So thank you guys for watching another episode of Ask the Buffalo. I'm your host, Jon Rettinger from Techno Buffalo, your one-stop resource for all your tech news, for unboxing, for reviews, for hands-on and bad jokes. Be sure to check us out at technobuffalo.com. I'll see you in the next video. Let's get the party started. Bump it, bump it. Wiki, 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 wiki. And wrapped.